Back to my channel. It's your girl Lex the Great, and today we're going to be watching a video by Self Talk, and it's about Monique basically checking Steve Harvey on live. Let's get into it.
Now when Al Sharpton heard the tape, because he heard it, he said that man is wrong, and you're like my daughter, so I'm going to have to call him up. Kevin Harvey heard the tape. He said, Mo, I called him and he said he don't want to revisit it. And I didn't push that. I was grateful that he kept his word and he called. Our mutual friend, when I explained what was really going down, she was like, I'm not with that, let me call him. And she called him. And he said, I don't want to revisit that. Then he called back while we were on the phone and he said, no, I changed my mind. I will meet with Monique, but not with her husband. And then she has to apologize to me and Oprah Winfrey.
What?
Saying that we had anything to do with ruining her career. Now that was recent. So as I sit here with you and you say, wait a minute, I heard that man say he was wrong.
Yes, I did hear it.
And was going to apologize. Well, that's turned into, now I'll meet with you, not with your husband, and now you have to apologize to me. How does that happen? And I'll tell you how, and I want to look right into the camera if I can. Oftentimes when it comes to a black woman speaking up and speaking out, it goes unheard until she dies. Then once she dies,
give her flowers.
Go back and say, well, she was right and let's make a movie about it. See, I can give you their names, Eartha Kitt. I can give you their names, Hazel Scott. I can give you their names, Fannie Lou Hamer. I can give you their names, Hattie McDaniel. All of those women took a stand. And all of those women left here heartbroken, unhealthy, looking at a community saying, y'all know I'm right, but why won't anybody say anything? People will ask me, do you dislike or do you hate Oprah and Tyler and Lee? No. Let me be clear. I love those people.
And y'all, I think that it's funny that all this stuff is coming back around. Monique has been saying this for years. She's been saying this for a long time. And now Hollywood, like 2024, it's going down, y'all. Hollywood is getting exposed, okay? Everybody's being exposed.
We love those people. My husband and I love them. They're our brothers and sisters. And as my husband always say, Mama, we ain't calling nobody out. We simply calling them up to say, listen, let's make our community better by making it right. Not keep running and hiding behind what you consider is your power.
Hey, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, I want to highlight Monique and Cat Williams exposing Steve Harvey. You know, Cat Williams had talked about it on the Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay interview. Cat Williams was talking about the people that picked that side. Cat Williams was talking about the puppets, the gatekeepers, like Kwame Brown would call them, the go along, get along gang. You know, they all have this one mindset. They group up, and it's just this one big group of people that
I call them dick riders, but go ahead.
You know, you can't talk about them. They can blackball you. They can do all of this stuff to these people, and what they have been doing to Cat Williams for the past 15 years. Cat Williams talked about it on a Club Shay Shay interview. And remember, guys, Monique had checked Steve Harvey a while ago when she was going through her stuff, when she was getting blackballed. And a lot of stuff that Monique was exposing back then, man, she tried to tell us and she tried to warn everybody what they was doing. The go along, get along gang, as Kwame Brown would call them. They controlled the narrative. They made it seem like Monique was just a angry comic that just couldn't find a job and she was hard to work with. They always put that narrative out about Monique, that she was difficult to work with, right? And that's why Monique was speaking out at the time about all of that stuff. And she checked Steve Harvey live, and you won't even believe what Steve Harvey had to say in response to Monique checking him about, you know, being a puppet, basically. Like, you talk to me behind the scenes, and you say a different thing in the public eye. And she checked Steve Harvey, and his comments and what he had said in response to that was just crazy, man. So I would like to revisit that in today's video, but with that being said, let me go back and check out this Cat Williams interview talking about Steve Harvey on Club Shay Shay, because it's going to put everything into context in today's video. So with that
Okay.
being said, guys, be sure to smack that thumbs up button and hit that like button for me. Let's check out this clip right here. Here's the video.
They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Cat Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Cat Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story where he got so big and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What? You called Ocean 11 to get that nigga's part. What do you mean you didn't want to be a movie star? So on the behalf of Bernie, I would have to say what I have to say.
Now you know they're gonna double back.
Impossible. Impossible. Only because if once you play this back, you'll realize I didn't say anything that made me look in a good light. I wasn't tearing down others to boost myself up. But I do have to acknowledge things that did not take place. Like, we're very ingenuous if we say this is not a game and we don't play it and people ain't in positions and people don't have their favorites and they group and they click. And,
Right.
Well, that happens in all businesses.
Right.
No. Say what side you on. Say why you don't like the other side. And then get to the game. But in the game, I'm wiping the field with them to the point where they don't even compete anymore.
Okay, so as we can see in that clip, Cat Williams was talking about that side. Like he said, he picked his side. And you know Steve Harvey and all the other people he was talking about is on the other side. And that's why he was calling all of those people out, like the Kevin Harts. We saw and exposed what Kevin Hart has been doing, what he did. He got Shaq humping him on his show. All
That was crazy.
His movies that, you know, was really talked about and exposed.
Is that The Rock?
Like I said, man, they all are a part of this group. And Monique was trying to tell us and tell everybody. So I would like to highlight what Monique had to say when she was checking Steve Harvey. His response was just crazy too, man. So with that being said, let's check it out.
I want to hear it.
I did nothing wrong. Y'all know my husband did nothing wrong. But none of y'all in real time, was strong enough to go publicly and say, we can't throw our sister under the bus. All of y'all said privately, I've done nothing wrong.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth. We black out here. We can't come out here and do it any kind of way we want to. This is the money game. This ain't the black man's game. This ain't the white man's game. This is the money game.
But
we're in the money game. And you cannot sacrifice yourself. The best thing you can do for poor people is not be one. You cannot
We're in
help
the money
them.
game. But let me tell you what the game is before the money game.
Like this.
Before the money game, it's called the integrity game. And we've lost the integrity worrying about the money.
But Mo,
and wait a minute.
if I crumble, my children crumble, my grandchildren crumble. I cannot, for the sake of my integrity, stand up here and let everybody that's counting on me crumble so I can make a statement.
Okay, so like I was saying, man, that's Monique checking Steve Harvey. His response is crazy.
What do you think Martin Luther King did? What do you think that everybody who paved the way for black people, what do you think they did for us? You would just be doing the same thing. If everybody stood up, then they wouldn't treat us the way that they're treating us. Like, we're a long way from where we need to be, but y'all, we've been coming through. Like, we've been making statements. We are not our ancestors anymore, and that's just that. That's period.
Crazy to me, man. The fact that he really sat there and told everybody, like, I have no integrity. Money is more important than my own integrity. And it doesn't matter what happened to what my friends is going through, or hell, what even Steve Harvey could be going through. He's not going to say nothing. He's not going to speak out against nothing because it's all about the money at the end of the day. And you see what Cat Williams was talking about when he was
all money ain't good money.
They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about. They tell you that themselves. I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he has 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Cat Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Cat Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Let's fast forward it to when this disrespectful nigga did something called the original Kings of Comedy. As if Richard Pryor didn't live and walk this very scene. You gonna be the original King of Comedy, nigga. Did it start with you, you disrespectful son of a bitch?
Tell him, Cat. How, Sway? How?
Steve Harvey, he's a company man now, and at the end of the day, that's the side that he picked, and we all know what comes with that. That means he has no integrity, no backbone. He's not going to speak out against nothing. He's a puppet for his people. He's not going to stand up for no other comments. He's not even going to stand up for anything because at the end of the day, he's bought and paid for. So, I really want to just put that together in today's video because it really just shows Steve Harvey's character. Because when Monique checked him, he had every opportunity to say that Monique was right and he's going to stand with her, but he didn't, man. He argued and went against what Monique was talking about, and he had told us straight to our face, live, that he has no integrity and it's all about the money.
He sure did.
Anything when it comes to his bag, man. So I would like to hear y'all thoughts about that in today's video. Get in the comment section down below.
All right, y'all. So y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm riding with Cat. I don't give a damn. I'm riding with Cat. He didn't expose everybody. Everything that he's saying has been told before. Like, it's there. Everything, he has proof. He has receipts. And we can all see it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We're going to get this discussion going in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Thank you. And I'll see y'all in the next video.